So I'm gonna do it like right here first, just like that. Hopefully it looks good on screen, because if it's not, I'm like making a fool of myself. Hey guys, it's TheCurlySage and welcome back to another video. Yes, you're seeing the same exact outfit that you just saw in my last video. Wait, no, you're not, because this is probably going up before that. I just did a Get Ready With Me where I talked about the annoyingness of old guys hitting on you. So yeah, look out for that. I'm basically going to be showing you guys how, well, like the number 2 ways I get my wigs to look natural, and I prefer one over the other, but I will show you both. So I'm going to be working with Ava wigs. The number 1 thing I do is usually get curly wigs. Curly wigs are my favorite because obviously it resembles my natural curl pattern. Dang, they went ham. Okay, so they gave me a wide tooth comb, and I'm definitely going to be using that. And bobby pins, I actually needed some. Jeez. And they gave me a wig cap, which I need. And a user manual. Jeez, they went ham. They literally give you a manual for beginners to like show you how to achieve certain looks. Like step 1, twist out your hair. What do you know about twist outs? It says like cut the extra lace along the hairline. Geez, they give you like step by step for beginners. I know how to do this already because I'm a pro. Not really, but I don't need that. Kudos to them. I've actually never seen a company do that. But as I said, I like curly wigs, so I got a curly wig. Ooh, this is so pretty. Get off. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. So this is a wig fresh out of the box. That is the construction of it. And the lace is a pretty good match to my skin color. Try to make the lace a really good match to your complexion, because if you choose like a really light lace wig, then it's not gonna blend in with your skin. Or if you're really light and you choose like a dark brown, it's not gonna look good. But the number 1 thing I would say to make a wig look natural is you need to comb it out, because I do not like when I see, you know, girls or guys walking around with wigs and they have like the fresh out the box ramen noodle curls going on. So I always brush out my wigs. So I'm gonna put my wig cap on real quick. And you can do a method, I look like an egg, but you can do methods where you leave the front of your hair out. I used to do that, but if I'm going to be wearing a wig, I want all of my hair to be under the wig, so I don't do that anymore. So I cut the lace off. You're just hooking the band at the back on the tightest one to make it very secure, so it doesn't fly off in the wind. I'm gonna pop it on. Ooh. Ooh. Dang. Yeah, this lace color matches my hair really well. Jeez, look at that. Yeah, so I always get small caps now because that like takes away the need to like sew a band on. So make sure you get a really tight fitting cap size, because that's just the key. It saves a lot more work. Like you don't have to sew a band on. I will show you the method that makes it look natural but isn't my preferred message. That makes it look natural but isn't my preferred message. I'll show you that one first. This is actually really nice straight out the box, but I'm still going to comb it because that's what I always do. So I'm just going to spray it with some water. Honestly, anytime I record videos like this, I never know if they're helpful, because like I'm just showing you what I do, but I'm so shocked when people comment like, this was so helpful, thank you. I'm just like, really? Dang, I actually like helped someone. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. Look how it just glides through. Okay, Ava wigs, I see you. So after combing it out, I just spray a bit more water and kind of just rake my hands through to kind of like activate some of the curls and make it not too frizzy but not too perfect like this, so that it looks natural. Look at that. Oh. And it's very, 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 very rare and hard to find wigs that start curly straight from the root. This is actually one of the rare ones that does. Majority of the wigs that I get, it goes like straight, then curly, which looks super unnatural. But this one luckily is like literally curly straight from the roots, which it's super hard to find wigs like this, and I'm glad this one is like that. From this, like it looks good, but they just look a bit too perfect, if you get what I mean. I just feel like this side looks better. It looks more natural. And I just like bigger hair, so I prefer this side anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna do the other side. If only my actual hair was this easy to detangle. I'm gonna comb the roots too, because I don't want it to be all perfect. Alright, so once I've combed it out, it's very big. I'm not going to cut it yet because I'm saving that for my second method. So this is just going to be focused on the hairline. I'm not a professional at hairlines. I don't do the whole plucking thing because I'm not good at it. So the main thing I basically do is just camouflage the lace line with baby hairs. So I don't do the whole entire perimeter because that takes time, and I just like to be fast and quick and efficient. So I don't use the wig cap for like the part. I use it just to protect my own hair. For me personally, I feel like it looks more natural if you just use your own scalp. Like for example, let's just do this real quick. I would have to blend the wig cap with my skin using like makeup or something, and I don't like doing that. So I moved the wig cap back a bit. I honestly prefer black wig caps because they're more undetectable. Let's see if I have one. I couldn't find a black one, but I found a brown one, so I'm gonna use that. So that looks a bit better, but if it was black you wouldn't be able to see it. That's why I like the black ones. So this wig is really close to my complexion, so it already looks pretty good. But what I do is basically use a tail comb and like follow the part of the wig into my own hair, like I'm parting under my hair right now. And then I'm just going to kind of move my own hair out of the way like that, and I'm just going to use some edge. It's not really an edge control, but I've just been using this for like laying my baby hairs because it's more nutritious and healthy for your edges. It's the Shea Moisture Strengthen, Grow and Restore Edge Treatment. This stuff smells so weird. Like this whole line, I have the shampoo from this line too. It just smells like Play-Doh. So I'm just going to use this to make sure my baby hair, well, adult hairs stay where I put them. Then I'm going to take the wig cap and tuck it under. I mean, if your hair isn't like braided already, then you can just part your hair and then braid it where you parted it, but my hair is twisted under this, so can't really do that. And then when you put the wig down, where it's parted is where your hair is parted under it, so it's showing your scalp. I need a mirror. Then what I do is I kind of part the very beginning of the wig, just right where that part is. This little hair is right at the front of it. I'm just gonna cut it so I can make some baby hairs. So you're gonna want to take a very strong gel, so Gorilla Snot and Got2b Glue. My sister's forever interrupting my videos. But Got2b Glue Gel and Gorilla Snot are the most popular. So I'm just gonna put it along my hairline. I'm just parting again where the part of the wig is. What I actually like to do is put some gel in the part as well because I feel like it just sticks more to your scalp, so it makes it look more flat. So I'm just going to take my wide tooth comb and put some gel on it, and then put some gel like in the middle of the part. And then I just use the same gel to slick the baby hairs, my own baby hairs and the baby hairs that I just created in the middle of the part. And that's what kind of hides the line between your forehead and the lace. Really? And I kind of press down on the part with my comb so it's super flat in the part. Like that. It looks super like grayish right now because it's not dry yet, so I'm gonna use a scarf to tie it down. And I will be back in like 10 minutes maybe. Alright, I don't know if it's been 10 minutes. It probably has. Ouch. Tied this pretty tight. Whew. You're gonna want to fluff it up because no one wants flat hair. I'm gonna take my spray bottle and wet my brush so I can kind of customize the baby hairs a bit more because they're kind of dry now. So right now the lace is like dry, but I'm just wetting the baby hair so I can kind of design them a bit. I don't know what that was. Then I kind of pluck the hairline, and this just makes it so like you don't have those little black dots. And then what I do is I use a brow pencil. I literally just have my rope tied around my waist and I have my underwear on under this. But I just use my brow pencil so that I can kind of erase this line here. So it's not like, you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna switch to a black one. That looks a bit better. Now I'm just going to kind of pick up these hairs right here because it looks kind of weird because it's like flat then poofy, and I want it to be poofy right from the get-go. So I'm just gonna spray the hair again. I don't know what this is. Why is there just like a short hair? That's it. That's all. I'm saying that's all like that wasn't a lot of work. It kind of was, but I prefer this method over literally plucking the whole entire hairline because I don't really wear wigs back like that anyway. Hopefully it looks good on screen because if it's not, I'm like making a fool of myself, but that's it. Good? Not good? Okay, there you go. Now, that was a lot of work, which is why it's not my favorite way to like make the wigs look natural. My favorite way by far to make a wig look natural is using scissors. My favorite way is to just make bangs, because when you make bangs for your wig, you don't have to worry about like doing the baby hairs and like securing the line and plucking it and all of that stuff. You just literally plop it on and you can leave your house. That's why I like it. So basically all I do is just section off a section. You just want to kind of eye it to see where you want your bangs. I think that's pretty good. I'm looking at my mirror over here. So I'm going to do it like right here first, just like that. And then that's when I kind of just shape them. And I make the ones here a bit longer than the ones right in front of my face, so it kind of like frames it. Okay, I'm gonna wet them. I think that's pretty good. And I'm just gonna like add a bit more layers in the whole wig. This kind of looks weird right now because it's still wet, but once it dries it'll look a bit better. Now for like the longer hairs, I cut a tiny bit so it's not just like short, long. So like these ones. I'm gonna add a bit of layers up here. So this is so that's just the method I prefer, just because it's so much faster. Like, you don't have to worry about blending your lace and stuff and making it look natural. You just have to pop on the wig literally and you can leave. That's why I like this method better. It's just faster and I just like it. I like bangs. Literally anyone can do this method because it's so easy. Like, even if you're a beginner, if it's like your first wig, it's not hard to cut bangs at all. Just make sure you cut longer than you want your bangs to be, because if you cut all the way up here, you might cut too short and you can't fix that. Like, the hair is gone. But if you cut longer, you can still kind of eye it and then just keep cutting bit by bit until you get the bangs you want. And just to pop back in real quick, this is 30 minutes after I finished recording this video, and this is how it looks when it's completely dry. And I'm peeling it. Obviously, if you don't like bangs, you can use the other method I did, but this is just my favorite because it's super fast and you don't have to like spend an extra 10 to 20 minutes slaying your wig and stuff, so that's why I like it. And you guys know, once they get a new wig and post a new wig video like this one, there's gonna be lots of selfies on my Instagram, so make sure you follow that. But that's pretty much it. Shout outs to Ava Wigs for sending me this unit because it's bomb AF. All the wig details will be down below, as well as my coupon code. And I'm pretty sure they're having a Black Friday sale going on right now, so you'll get some extra money off if you decide to get this wig or any other wig from their website. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. I don't know if it was, but hopefully it was. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it's TheCurlySage signing out. Peace.